What's up, guys? Steve here with your second stimulus check and stimulus package update as of today, Thursday, November the 19th. And if you or anybody you know has not yet received that first stimulus check, be sure to let them know that they have less than 48 hours to claim it. And I'm talking about anybody. I'm talking about newborn babies in 2020 that didn't get their first stimulus check. They're entitled to one. People who didn't file their taxes for the past 2 years and didn't see that check, they're entitled to one. Anybody on SSI, Ssdi, railroads, veterans benefits, you can receive these stimulus checks, but you have less than 2 days to claim it. So I'm going to let you know what you need to do to make sure that you can get that benefit. And by doing this and updating your information with the IRS, this is also going to help you expedite the process when they send out the second stimulus checks, whenever that may be. So I'm going to get you caught up on all the details in this video, but before we dive in, if you could do me a quick favor, it'll just take a second. Be sure to annihilate the like button. When you do that, it helps out the channel. Like button, comments, and sharing these videos out to anybody who might need to see them helps me out. Thank you so much. And also be sure to annihilate the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload videos, you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. But now let's dive in. So as I mentioned, we are going to be seeing a second stimulus check from Congress, and it's looking like it's going to be the same amount and the same eligibility requirements as the first one. So we're going to be getting that second stimulus check. However, it's looking more and more like we're not going to be seeing any stimulus checks from Congress until 2021, as they can't come to any sort of agreement on a comprehensive stimulus package that includes another round of stimulus checks. But in the meantime as well, we have millions of people that still have not received that first stimulus check. So in this video, I'm going to get you caught up on everything that you need to know, and I'm going to have a link in the description to an article that I'm going to be referencing that's going to be walking us through the process and some of the questions that you might have. All right, so here's the article we're going to be referencing, and this came out from CNET today, this morning. And the focus of this article is going to be on people on Social Security or disability benefits, but it applies to anybody who didn't get that first stimulus check. And the title is SSI and SSDI Recipients, What to Know About Stimulus Payments, the First and Possible Second Check. So let's take a look at some of the questions and answers they have in this article. All right, so here are the questions and the answers I'm going to be covering from this article. There's 6 of them, and is number 1, am I eligible for a second stimulus payment if I receive SSI or SSDI? Number 2, I didn't file a federal tax return for 2018 or 2019. What do I do? Number 3, how will my check be issued to me? Number 4, I'm still waiting on my first stimulus check. What do I do? Number 5, when will my missing stimulus check arrive? And number 6, how do I claim my missing stimulus check using the IRS tool? And in this video at the end, when we answer number 6, I'm actually going to go to the irs.gov website and show you where you need to go to make sure that you take care of that within the next 2 days. All right, so the first question, am I eligible for a second stimulus payment if I received SSDI or SSI? And the answer is, until Congress completes a bill, we won't know exactly who will qualify for a second stimulus payment. But based on the proposed bills we've seen so far, we expect qualifications to largely remain the same as they were in March's CARES Act. And it says that means that if you're a part of SSI or the SSDI program, you would qualify for a check. Now, in regards to the income eligibility requirements, they show here on the bottom that if you're a single person, $75,000 a year or less to get the full check. Head of household, $112,500, and if you're married couple filing jointly, $150,000 a year or less income to get the full stimulus check. And just a reminder, the partial amounts for if you're single is going to be $75,000 to $99,000 to get a partial check. Anything over $99,000 a year and you're not eligible to get that stimulus check. And if you're a couple filing jointly, $150,000 to $198,000 for a partial check, anything over $198,000 a year, and you're not eligible to get that stimulus check. Question number 2, I didn't file a federal tax return for 2018 or 2019. What do I do? It says if you receive federal benefits from SSI or SSDI as your only form of income, you were not required to file a federal income tax return in 2018 or 2019. Under the CARES Act, you were still eligible to receive a stimulus check and should have received one automatically. And if you don't collect those and you're a non-filer but you are eligible to receive a stimulus check, you need to go to the non-filer tool. I'm going to be covering that at the end of the video. Number 3, how will my check be issued to me? Most SSI and SSDI recipients didn't receive their first payments via direct express card, though this is usually what the government uses to distribute federal benefits. Instead, the payments arrive through a non-direct express bank account or as a paper check if you didn't have bank account information on file with the IRS. Now, I just want to let you guys know that if you don't have direct deposit set up with the IRS, like I said, I'm going to be showing that at the end of the video, how to get that set up. And that's going to be the quickest and most efficient way for you to collect the stimulus check. As they're saying, White House Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin said that if you have direct deposit set up, as soon as the second stimulus check is issued, you can expect to receive that stimulus check via direct deposit with the IRS within 7 to 14 days. 7 days it's going to be processed and sent to you, and then additional 7 days if your bank has a hold for direct deposits. So 1 to 2 weeks, way quicker than we had to wait for a lot of people for the first check. Question number 4, I'm still waiting on my first stimulus check. What do I do? If you're on SSI or Ssdi but still haven't gotten a stimulus check from the first round, the IRS may still need more information about your eligibility. To get your money, you need to provide your information to the IRS using the non-filer tool by November 21st at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The agency will also ask your name, mailing address, date of birth, social security number, bank account number if you have one, identity protection personal identification number, aka IP PIN, and a driver's license or state-issued ID if you have one. You can submit this information online using the non-filer tool. So we're going to be going to the non-filer tool on irs.gov, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that. Number 5, when will my missing stimulus check arrive? It says if your payment didn't come in the first round, but you registered or using the non-filer tool by November 21st at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the deadline, the IRS says you'll receive the payment by the end of 2020. To track the status of your payment, use the IRS Get My Payment tool. So you're going to be able to get that hopefully by the end of the year if you file before the deadline. And the big question, the last one, question number 6, how do I claim my missing stimulus check using the IRS tool? So let's go ahead and go to irs.gov. I'll put a link in the description below so that way you can access it. And you can rest assured that this is the official, it says the official website of the United States government. So this is where you're going to go. This is our country's website. You don't have to worry, this is not a scam or anything like that. This is the official website, and you're going to be using the Get My Economic Impact Payment tool. Or if you're a non-filer, you're putting information in, say, for a new baby or somebody that doesn't file their taxes, you're going to be using the non-filer Enter Payment Info Here button. All right, so if you didn't get your stimulus check, but you file your taxes and you're a working individual, but you just didn't collect it for whatever reason, you're going to want to use the Get My Payment tool. And here's what it looks like. You can go ahead and click on the button, and you're going to go through the process, provide your information about your income, your current address, and direct deposit, and they'll be able to get that to you from there. Now, if you're a non-filer or you're putting down like a dependent or somebody that didn't get it or needs to put down their information, get that updated, you're going to want to use the non-filer Enter Payment Here, and you're going to go ahead and follow the process that's written out there, and then you're going to be able to let them know, and they'll be able to get you your stimulus check before the end of the year. So like I said, if there's anybody that you know that didn't get that first stimulus check and they were eligible to receive it, make sure to let them know about this video where I show them the process, and also let them know that they have less than 2 days to get that taken care of, and they need to do that right away. And also, as I mentioned, Congress is working away on a stimulus negotiation for the next round of stimulus checks, and as information comes out with that, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date so that way you know when that is on its way as well. And if you guys appreciate and like these videos and you haven't already, be sure to, like I said, annihilate the like button. It'll help out the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And also, if you'd like to stay up to date on everything that's rolling out, be sure to annihilate the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload videos, you can get notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. And if you'd like a chance to get 2 free stocks, link in the description below. When you download the Webull app using the link in the description, you can get 2 free stocks when you fund your account with as little as $100. And also, if you might be interested in something positive and encouraging, tonight a group of us are getting together on Facebook at teachjesus.app and doing a Bible study. Just a simple invitation, something encouraging and positive at this time if you might be interested. And also, if you might be interested in some fashionable, modest women's clothing, be sure to check out my wife's website at www.nayaellaboutique.com. Links in the description below. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.